What's going on, fellow vets? Brian Reese, the VA Claims Insider, coming at you live from Austin, Texas. So proud to be here with you today. I hope you're doing awesome. In this short video, I'm covering everything you need to know about the VA disability 5-year rule. Okay. And I'm going to myth bust. I'm going to break down when and how the VA can conduct what's called a routine future examination, okay, an RFE of a current disability, and when they can't, okay, and I'll explain what to do if you get an RFE, how to prepare, and then how to fight back, especially if the VA proposes any kind of a rating reduction. Okay, again, Brian Reese here, Air Force service disabled veteran, founder of VA Claims Insider, the #1 most trusted name in VA disability claims. Now, if you need some help, we exist for you and because of you. All right. If you look at the bottom of the screen right now, you're going to see a blue banner. You have the opportunity to take advantage of a free VA claim strategy call with one of our experts. No obligation, no risk to you. There's no BS high pressure sales tactics or anything like that. This is simply an opportunity for you to connect with an expert of our team free of charge to ask questions about your VA disability compensation claim. Okay. If you're stuck, if you're frustrated, if you're underrated, if you're sick and tired of fighting the VA alone, we can help. All right. Let's jump into the VA disability 5-year rule. I'm going to myth bust this, and I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know and why it's important. The first thing I need you all to understand, okay, fellow vets, the VA always has the authority to reevaluate you, okay? They can't always reduce a rating. They can't always take away a rating, but they always retain the authority to reevaluate you, okay? They do. They can re-examine your current disability compensation claim, and decide if a condition has improved, worsened, or stayed the same. Okay. Now, the key points to remember here in terms of if you're worried about, are you going to be reevaluated? The VA rater has to be considering whether your disabilities are static or permanent before they take a look at you. So let's talk about the VA disability 5-year rule. The VA disability 5-year rule allows the VA to reevaluate an existing VA disability rating within 5 years of an initial rating. Okay. If and only if, this is important, your disability condition is expected to show material improvement over time. Translation: is your disability going to get better? Yes or no? Okay, now there's two key concepts. There's two key exceptions to the VA disability 5-year rule. And they are, #1, permanent and total ratings. Okay, if you already have a 100% permanent and total VA rating, or maybe your P&T based upon TDIU, okay, total disability individual unemployability, you are exempt from the VA 5-year rule. Okay, because what P&T means is the VA has already made a decision that your disabilities are not going to get better. Okay, so the 5-year rule does not apply. The other thing is for disability conditions that are not expected to improve. That's #2. If you have a service-connected disability that's deemed permanent, okay, now the way to know if it is, you have to get what's called your VA rating code sheet. Okay. Your accredited VSO can get your code sheet from a system they have access to called the Veteran Benefits Management System, VBMS. So you can ask your accredited representative to download a copy of your VA rating code sheet. You can also submit a FOIA request to the VA to get a copy of your C file, your VA claims file. That's everything the VA has on your disability and on your case. Your code sheet is one of the first documents in your VAC file. Now, I've got some other amazing blog posts and videos out there about how to get your code sheet. But if your disabilities are static, okay, meaning they're not going to change, they're not expected to improve, you are also exempt. from the VA disability rating 5-year rule. Okay. Now, the effective date of the 5-year rule is 5 calendar years, 1,825 days from your last VA rating decision. Okay. Now, if you have an existing disability rating right now, and it's been continuously in place for 5 years or more, it is highly, highly unlikely that the VA will reevaluate you, although they are allowed to. Okay. They're absolutely allowed to. Now, how do you know if you're going to be reevaluated? How do you know if it's a routine future examination? Well, you're going to get a C&P exam. So if you get hit for a reevaluation, you're going to hear from one of the contracted C&P examiners. They're going to send you a packet in the mail, and you might be kind of caught off guard. You might be like, what the heck is this? I didn't do anything. I didn't open a new claim. It should state, if you read in your C&P exam packet that they send you, take a look and see if it's a routine future examination. Take a look if they're checking, okay? I have had routine future examinations. If you have a disability rating for mental health, okay, and your mental health rating has been in place for less than 5 years, unless that condition has been deemed static already, chances are the VA is going to reevaluate you. Now, why does the VA reevaluate you? Are they trying to take away your disability? No, that's not why, gang. Number one, they're required to by law. Okay, that's what they're instructed to do. Number two, they're trying to figure out potentially if your disability has worsened. Okay, sure, maybe it's gotten better, but maybe your condition has gotten worse. Okay, or maybe it stayed the same. And if it stayed the same, they're going to leave the rating decision the same. Now, if you get something in the mail, so let's say you get a routine future examination, you're reevaluated, you get your C&P exam, and all of a sudden you get a letter in the mail, the VA is proposing a rating reduction. What the heck do you do? Okay, well, I can tell you what you shouldn't do. Don't just stand still like you're in concrete, because they will take your rating away. This is your time to fight, y'all. If you get a proposed VA disability rating reduction, you have 60 calendar days to respond. What do you respond with? You need medical evidence. You need medical evidence to show that your condition has not improved. Okay, maybe it stayed the same, or maybe it's gotten worse. Now, the best thing I think you can do is to have your treating physician, whoever you go to for care, write a letter on your behalf, okay, and fight back. Have that provider explain in medical documentation why your condition has not improved, or perhaps it's even gotten worse, what your current symptoms are, how they're affecting you. Okay. Punch them back. Punch the VA right in the mouth. Okay. I also think you should write a personal statement, a VA statement in support of a claim, and explain your current symptoms, explain how long you've been having the symptoms, how it's limiting or affecting your work, your life, your social functioning, and how your severity of symptoms is negatively impacting you. Just explain it in plain English, y'all. It can be a paragraph long. It doesn't have to be, super lengthy. You're not writing a book here, y'all. Okay, but that's what you do if you get a proposed rating reduction. Now, I have an amazing blog post out there. Okay, if you go to the Google machine and you write VA disability 5-year rule, or you type, what is the VA disability 5-year rule? I want you all to absorb this. This is super important. Okay, it's a high value blog post. It's the companion post to this video. All right, again, if you're stuck, if you're frustrated, if you're underrated, if you're tired of fighting the VA alone and you're looking for solutions, okay, you're trying to win a previously denied claim, you're trying to fight a rating reduction, you're trying to increase your service-connected disability benefits. Maybe you have no idea where to start. You're super busy, okay? You work full-time, you got a family, you've looked into this, but you don't know where to start, or you don't have time. Pick up the phone, y'all. We are here for you. Again, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can book a free call with a team member right now. No obligation, no risk to you. There's no contracts associated with it. You don't have to give up any personal information. We're not going to spam you. There's zero high pressure sales tactics. This is simply an opportunity for you to connect with a member of our team. Okay. Again, look across the bottom of the screen, go to VAClaimsinsider.com and click book your free call now. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Brian Reese, the VA Claims Insider, out. Talk to y'all really soon.